What if everything you've been told about learning English is keeping you silent? Welcome. This isn't just another language lesson. This is a new way to think, speak, and finally feel the language come alive within you. I'm not here to overload you with complex rules or endless vocabulary lists. I'm here to share a clear path, a method that builds real speaking confidence from the inside out. Because perhaps no one has ever mentioned this to you. Perfect grammar isn't required for fluency. An enormous vocabulary isn't the key to confidence. And you certainly don't need to sound like a native speaker to transform your life through English. What you truly need is the correct daily approach. You need the right habits, the right mindset, and the right kind of practice. And that is precisely what you will discover here. One step at a time, one word at a time, one day at a time. This is for anyone who feels nervous to talk, for those who understand more than they can say, for the people who work hard but still feel blocked, for the dreamers who want to speak freely but often stay quiet. If that sounds familiar, you are in the right place. So I have one simple request for you. Don't click away, don't get distracted. Just listen, because by the finish, you will feel a new sense of power. You will begin to communicate in English with a fresh, authentic voice, even if you are starting from zero today. So stay until the end, and if this helps you, make sure to subscribe to Winds of Thought, because this is only the start. We are creating a supportive community of learners right here. Let's begin. Let's change your English. Let's change your story. Step 1. Have conversations with yourself, daily. If you can't speak English to yourself, how can you speak it to anyone else? That is the honest truth. The main obstacle for most people isn't grammar, it isn't words, it isn't their accent. It's fear. And that fear turns into a routine. You worry about errors, you worry about sounding strange, you worry someone might criticize your English. So, you say nothing. You continue thinking in your mind, but the words don't come out. And the result? You will never achieve fluency by only thinking. Fluency doesn't live in your thoughts. Fluency lives in your voice. That is why this first step is so vital and so effective. You must begin talking to yourself in English each and every day. What does this look like? It means when you get up, you speak in English. When you prepare coffee, you speak in English. When you see your reflection, you speak in English. When you are tired, say, "I feel tired right now." When you are cooking, say, "I am slicing these onions." When you are walking, say, "I am heading to the store." When you go to sleep, say, "I am sleepy now. Good night." This is self-dialogue, and it's where true fluency starts. You aren't just studying a subject. You are living inside the language. Why is this so transformative? Because you eliminate the worry of being judged. Nobody is hearing you. You teach your tongue, lips, and jaw to form the sounds. You get comfortable with English in your personal space. You use the actual sentences you need in real life. You stop converting from your mother tongue and begin forming ideas in English. And the best thing? You can do this wherever you are, whenever you want, at no cost. No instructor, no classroom, no embarrassment. Just you and your growing skills. Use your phone to make a voice memo each evening, just for 2 minutes. Describe your day. Today I got up at 7. I had toast for breakfast. I felt a bit tired, so I listened to music. Later I went for a walk. This will let you track your progress, make you notice pronunciation issues, help you build self-assurance, and help you appreciate the sound of your own voice speaking English. Most individuals only listen to other people use English. They never listen to themselves. But your English cannot exist in quiet. It must exist in your speech. Don't wait for the right conditions. Don't wait for a practice buddy. Don't wait for fluency to start talking. Begin with yourself. Begin now. Begin with simple terms. You don't need complicated language. You don't need to be 100% correct. You only need to say something aloud each day. That is step 1. Step 2. Learn language in chunks, not single words. If you learn words individually, you will speak in a slow, broken way. But if you learn in ready-made phrases, you will speak like a fluid, natural speaker. Many people memorize huge lists of words. Then, when they need to talk, they freeze. They can't remember. They pause. Their mind looks for the next word like a stuck machine. Why does this occur? Because human communication isn't about single words. It's about flow. It's about rhythm. It's about feeling. And you can't create flow by remembering separate terms. If you want to speak smoothly and with confidence, you must begin learning and using chunks of language. What are chunks? Chunks are small groups of words that native speakers use together constantly. They sound authentic, quick, and easy, and they let you talk automatically without pausing. These are short expressions, natural phrases, real language used in daily conversation. Let's consider an example. Instead of learning the word can for ability, you as a pronoun, help as assistance, and me as an object, you learn this. Can you help me? That's a chunk. You don't analyze each word, you say it as one smooth piece. It's like music. You don't learn every single note, you learn the melody. Here's what chunks do for your English. They teach your brain to think in complete phrases, not individual words. They train your mouth to move with a natural cadence. They make your English sound fluent and lively. They reduce pauses, anxiety, and hesitation. They make you sound more like a native speaker effortlessly. Chunks are the fast track to fluency. When your mind has 10,000 separate words, it's overwhelmed. But when it has 200 strong chunks, it can communicate clearly and with confidence.
Let's look at some real, useful, everyday English. Polite language. Would you mind? Do you have a second? Can I ask a question? Sharing views. I believe it's better to, from my perspective, the way I see it. Planning. What time shall we meet? Let's get lunch. I'll contact you later. Requesting assistance. Could you give me a hand? I'm not certain how this works. Can you repeat that? Common expressions. No problem. I understand. You decide. When you practice these as complete units, your mouth begins to recall them automatically. You don't construct the sentence piece by piece. You just say it, just like in your first language. This is how you develop fluency using chunks. Every day, pick 5 chunks. Select 5 useful phrases, like, I'm not certain. Let me see. That works. I'd like to. It varies. Say each chunk aloud 20 times. Yes, 20 times. Because fluency isn't about knowing. It's about muscle memory. Say it with different emotions. Happy. That works. Serious. That works. Curious. That works. Use them in your actual life. When messaging, writing, or speaking, try to use one of your new chunks. For example, you're answering a friend. Instead of just okay, say, that works. That's a chunk. Someone asks you something and you don't know. Say, I'm not certain. Chunk. Someone offers you a choice. Say, it varies. Chunk. Beginners often ask, but what's the grammar rule? Why this structure? Stop. This step isn't about grammar. It's about natural use. Language isn't pure logic. It's habit. Children don't learn grammar first. They learn phrases. You should do the same. Fluency isn't about knowing more and more. It's about training your mind and mouth to use what actually works. If you only learn words, you will only know words. But if you learn chunks, you will speak with flow. No hesitating, no awkward stops, no robotic grammar. Just natural, confident, genuine English. The kind people enjoy hearing and you enjoy speaking. This is step 2. Master it. Practice it. Build your fluency one chunk at a time. Step 3. Apply the 80-20 principle. Focus on what truly matters. Most language learners attempt to learn all there is to know, and that's why they never speak well. Fluency doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from mastering the essentials. If you open a dictionary, you'll find over 170,000 English words. But do you know how many words ordinary people actually use every single day? Roughly 2,000. Even well-educated native speakers use under 5,000 words in their regular lives. The rest is supplementary. But beginners often don't realize this, so they waste effort trying to learn uncommon words like juxtapose or ameliorate, when they can't even say, "I'd like to order a meal," or "Could you assist me?" This is like someone who wants to get in shape but spends all day reading about 100 different workouts and does none of them. What builds your body isn't knowledge of 100 exercises. It's doing a few key exercises regularly. Fluency operates the same way. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle, states that 80% of your outcomes come from 20% of your efforts. In English, 80% of real-world communication uses about 20% of the vocabulary and grammar. This means if you concentrate on the most frequently used English, you will become fluent much quicker. If you continue learning everything, you will remain confused, slow, and discouraged. Real-life English is mostly built from common verbs: go, get, want, need, have, do, make, say. Common tenses: present, past, future. If you master these, you'll manage 90% of daily situations. It's like having a compact, effective toolkit instead of a giant bag of rarely used tools. Instead of trying to memorize purchase, acquire, procure, obtain, just master get. Why? Because native speakers say get almost all the time. Another example: instead of memorizing rapidly, speedily, briskly, hastily, just master fast. You're already understood, already moving toward fluency. Fluency isn't about being complex. Clarity, not complexity, is the heart of fluency. How to use the 80-20 rule. Create a top 100 list. Write down the most common verbs, adjectives, and phrases you encounter daily. For instance, go, come, do, make, like, need, want, because, but, maybe. This is your core vocabulary. Practice common sentence patterns. These patterns are like templates. You can fill them with any word. Example: I'm going to work. I'm going to study. I'm going to cook. Practice the patterns every day. Don't just read them. Say them out loud 10 to 20 times. Build an automatic reaction. Make them so natural you don't even think. Say, "I'm going to." "Can I help you?" "I don't know how to do this." Pause. Feel the rhythm. This is how you start speaking like a real person, not a textbook.
Don't waste time memorizing rare or academic terms. Don't try to learn all the tenses at once. Don't try to translate every single thing. Don't copy enormous grammar tables. You're not studying for a test. You're building a skill, the skill of speaking. Think of it this way. When you were a child, you learned your first language by using a few simple words over and over. Mama, dada, eat, sleep, play. You didn't start with complex poetry. You started with, "I want water." Then you added more words slowly, naturally. This is how you should learn English now. Build a solid foundation. Speak short, clear, powerful sentences. Repeat them daily. Expand later. Fluency grows like a tree, not like a firework. Stop trying to do everything. Stop chasing new words every single day. Focus on the 20% of English that gives you 80% of your fluency. This will save you time, reduce overwhelm, build your self-esteem, and make you fluent faster than anything else. When you master what matters most, your English becomes clear, automatic, easy, and confident. This is step 3. It's not about more information, it's about intelligent practice. Step 4. Use the listen-speak loop. Hear and repeat like a native. Your ears are the door, your mouth is the instrument. If your ears don't hear authentic English, your mouth can't produce it. Fluency starts with listening and blooms with speaking. Let's be real. Most English learners focus only on reading books, studying grammar, remembering vocabulary, and yes, some also listen to podcasts or videos, but they just listen passively, like background noise. They don't repeat. They don't exercise their ear muscles. They don't connect what they hear with what they say. And that's the issue. You will never speak English fluently if you don't train your ears and mouth together as a team. This step is called the listen-speak loop. It's a technique used by musicians, actors, singers, and even babies learning their first language. Now it's time for you to use it to unlock your fluency. What is the listen-speak loop? It's simple. You listen to real English, you repeat it out loud. You listen once more, you repeat again. This creates a powerful cycle of hearing and speaking that trains your ear to recognize natural rhythm, your mouth to imitate native pronunciation, your brain to link meaning and sound, your fluency to become automatic. When you hear something and say it immediately, your mind forms a muscle memory link. Your speech becomes more native-like. Your accent begins to soften naturally. You stop converting, you start thinking in English. How to practice the listen-speak loop daily. Select 1 minute of genuine English audio. This can be a scene from a film or series, a podcast excerpt, a short video from YouTube, even a social media clip. The key? Choose natural, clear, emotional speech, not robotic textbook dialogue. Example, I don't know what to do. Are you serious? Let's leave this place. That seems unfair. Listen to the full clip, no subtitles first, just close your eyes and listen. Let your mind sense the rhythm, emotion, speed, energy. Don't worry if you don't catch every word. You're training your ear, not your translation brain. Now play one sentence and pause. Example, native says, "What have you been doing?" Pause the audio. Repeat that sentence out loud 5 times. Say it exactly like you heard it. Not like a machine, not word by word, but like an echo. Same pace, same tone, same feeling. It should sound like this. What have you been doing? Not, what have you been doing? Let your mouth feel the rhythm. Let your lips move quickly. Let your voice mimic the real emotion. Go to next sentence. Repeat the loop. Do this for 1 minute of audio, line by line. At the end of the practice, play the full clip again and try to speak it together with the speaker, like a duet. This is where the magic happens. Speak it alone after 5 to 10 repetitions. This is what actors do when learning a new accent. And it's how English learners can sound naturally fluent. Don't just listen and continue. Repeat it with your voice. Don't focus on understanding every single word. Focus on rhythm and flow. Don't practice with boring robotic audio. Use real human voices. Don't use subtitles at the start. Listen with your intuition. Don't speak slowly. Imitate the speed and tone of the original voice. Here are some real and powerful clips you can search for. Movie scenes with feeling, TED Talks with passion, famous interviews with subtitles on YouTube, Netflix shows, animated videos for simpler rhythm, sample sentences for daily listen-speak practice. I'm not sure what to do. That's just what I thought. I'll handle that. You must be joking. I'll be there soon. Listening by itself won't make you fluent. Speaking by itself won't make you natural. But when your ears and mouth work together, your English becomes quicker, smoother, real, automatic. This isn't a gimmick. This is the method used by children, singers, and top performers. Now, it's yours. You've heard enough. Now it's time to say what you hear, repeat what you feel, and become fluent in a way no book can teach you. This is step 4, and it is the turning point.
Step 5. Mirror native speakers. Copy their sound to feel fluent. The quickest way to sound natural is to imitate a natural speaker, not their words alone, their voice, their pace, their energy, their feeling. This is called mirroring, and it is the most effective fluency tool you probably haven't used properly. Most individuals listen to native English material, but they just listen. They don't copy it. They don't practice with it. They don't repeat it aloud. They don't attempt to sound like the person speaking. And that's the problem. You can't become fluent just by watching. You have to become the voice you hear.
That's what mirroring means. It's not watching a show and thinking, nice accent. It's adopting that accent for a few moments. Mirroring is a speaking technique where you repeat exactly what a native speaker says at the same time or just after them, copying their words, their speed, their intonation, their emotion, their voice energy, even their pauses and breath. Imagine you're the performer and they are the director. You're mimicking every sound they make. This builds your fluency, pronunciation, accent, rhythm, confidence, and most importantly, natural speaking ability. Let's break it down. Your mouth begins to move like a native speaker. Your tongue and lips get accustomed to quick and natural patterns. Your ear starts detecting real pronunciation. Your voice starts sounding clear, confident, and fluent. Your brain stops translating and starts performing. You're not just learning English, you're training your English voice. Choose a short clip, 10 to 30 seconds. This can be from a movie scene, a streaming show, a YouTube video, a TED Talk, a podcast, even a short social media clip. Make sure it has clear, emotional, real English, not boring robotic textbook sentences. Example clips. You know what I mean? That isn't what I meant. Are you joking? Let's go find some food. Listen carefully. Watch the mouth. Feel the emotion. Watch the clip 2 to 3 times. Focus on speed, stress. Which word is emphasized? Emotion. Annoyed, joyful, tired, calm. Pauses. Where do they stop? Mouth movement. Let your brain absorb the voice pattern, not just the words. Start mirroring. Be the performer. Now start speaking with the speaker at the same time. If it's too fast, pause after each line and repeat. Say it out loud with your full voice. No whispering, no mumbling. You are not learning, you are performing. Try to match them exactly. Example native. I can't believe this is happening. You. I can't believe this is happening. With same speed, voice, energy, and even emotion. Repeat 10 times. Build muscle memory. Don't just do it once. Do it 10 times. Repetition is everything. Each time you repeat, you sound more natural. Your tongue becomes faster. Your fear becomes smaller. Your voice becomes stronger. And slowly, the sentence becomes a part of you. Record yourself, compare, improve. After repeating, record your version on your phone. Then listen to both the native and your voice. Ask, where am I slower? Where is my voice flat? Where is my emotion missing? Then practice again. This is self-coaching, the fastest way to improve. I'm not sure I understand. Pause and repeat. Are you serious? I don't want to discuss it. We'll find a solution. You can't be serious. If you mirror native speakers for just 10 minutes per day, you will speak faster and smoother, reduce hesitation, sound more authentic, gain real-world confidence, fall in love with their own voice in English. It's not about a perfect accent. It's about a real communication style. Don't speak too slowly. Copy the speed. Don't read the subtitles. Speak with your ear. Don't worry about grammar. Focus on voice. Don't stop after one try. Mirror 10 times. Don't choose robotic speakers. Choose expressive, natural speech. Best mirroring sources. Netflix shows with subtitles. Friends, The Office, Modern Family. TED Talks, excellent for clear and passionate speech. Mirroring is not practice, it is performance. You don't become fluent by studying more, you become fluent by imitating excellence. Mirroring trains your mind, mouth, memory, muscle, and your confidence. You can listen to 1,000 hours of English and still speak like a student. But if you copy just 1 minute of a native voice again and again, you start speaking like a communicator, a leader, a fluent speaker. This is step 5, and it will change everything. Step 6. Narrate your day every evening. You don't need to invent dialogues. You don't need to wait for someone to talk with. Your fluency is already living inside your daily experiences. All you have to do is give it a voice. This step changes everything, because here's the reality. Most English learners are always searching for a partner to practice with. A speaking class, an online tutor, a video call group, a conversation app. But what happens? They wait and wait and wait. And in that waiting, they lose precious time. They lose nerve. But here's the secret few share. You already possess the best speaking material in the world. Your own day, your own life, your own thoughts. That is why talking about your day in English every night is one of the most powerful habits you can form. It requires no textbook, no teacher, no fee, no program. Just your voice, your memory, and a little bit of courage. And when you do this every night, you begin to think in English. Remember your day in English. Speak fluently without translating. Exercise your storytelling muscles. Talk about real events, not artificial topics. Learn to appreciate the sound of your own voice. This step will transform your English because it will start transforming your identity.
At night, your mind is full of real memories. You're emotionally connected to your day. You're in a private, calm space. Your mouth is ready to slow down and flow. Your subconscious is getting ready to rest. If you speak English during this time, that voice goes deep into your subconscious. You begin to dream in English. You begin to wake up more self-assured. You start speaking more naturally in the morning. It's not a language trick. It's a mind-body shift. Let me now give you a complete, simple system to start this life-changing habit. Set the scene. Alone, peaceful, safe. Find a private space before bed. Your room, your porch, your bathroom mirror. Or lie on your bed and close your eyes. This is your English time. Just you and your voice. Break your day into 4 simple parts. 1. Morning, wake up to lunch. 2. Afternoon, lunch to evening. 3. Evening, evening to dinner. 4. Night, dinner to bedtime. This makes it easier to recall and speak clearly. Ask yourself these 10 questions and answer out loud in English. 1. What time did I get up? 2. What did I have for breakfast? 3. What did I wear? 4. Where did I go? 5. Who did I speak with? 6. What tasks did I complete? 7. What challenges did I encounter today? 8. What made me smile today? 9. What did I discover today? 10. What am I feeling right now? Speak your answers without overthinking. Don't worry about grammar. Don't try to be flawless. Just let your voice flow naturally. Use this sentence framework, beginner-friendly. You can start with easy sentence starters like today I, this morning I, then I went to, I met, I felt, I didn't like. Let's be clear, this single step trains every core skill. How it improves speaking. You speak real English every night. Thinking. You learn to think in English. Vocabulary. You use real words from your real life. Fluency. You stop pausing and start flowing. Confidence. You hear your voice. You own it. Consistency. You build a daily English habit. This is not artificial conversation. This is your real life expressed in English, and that makes it unbreakable. Okay, repeat after me and build your habit right now. Today I woke up at 7:30. I didn't feel like getting up, but I had to. I made some tea and checked my phone. Then I got ready and left for work. I talked to my manager about a project. I felt nervous at first, but I did well. In the evening, I watched a video about English learning. Now I'm in bed and I feel proud I spoke English today. Don't try to make your day sound fascinating. Don't worry about using advanced words. Don't write your answers. Speak them. Don't judge your English. Don't stop if you make errors. Your goal is not perfection. Your goal is expression.
If you speak about your day in English every night for 30 days, you will start thinking in English automatically. Your mouth will move faster without pressure. You will remember sentence structures naturally. You will build a daily speaking habit. You will see real improvement without needing a partner. This is how you become your own English coach. Talking about your day in English is not just a practice. It is the beginning of fluency. Because fluency is not in books, it's in your daily life. You are not learning English to pass a test. You are learning English to express your life, your thoughts, your feelings, your journey. And your life starts again every single day. So every single night, speak it. Speak it like a story. Speak it like a friend. Speak it like it matters. This is step 6, the step that makes you fluent one real day at a time. Step 7, act confident until it becomes real. You don't need to feel confident to start speaking English. You just need to behave as if you are. Because the reality is, confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you create. One moment, one sentence, one small act at a time. Let's be honest. The primary reason people can't speak English is not grammar, it's not vocabulary, it's not lack of practice, it's not accent, it's not memory. It's this. I'm afraid. What if they laugh? What if I make a mistake? What if they don't get it? What if I seem foolish? These thoughts freeze your voice. You want to speak, but your mind says no. Your mouth stays closed and your confidence dies before the sentence begins. That's why this step is the most crucial of all, because this step teaches you how to speak even when you're scared. It teaches you how to appear strong, even if you're trembling inside. It teaches you the secret of all great communicators. I wasn't confident when I began. I just acted like I was. And eventually, I became.
You might be thinking, but isn't faking bad? Isn't it untrue? No. In psychology, this is called embodied cognition. It means if you move like a confident person, if you speak like a confident person, if you breathe, walk, and sit like a confident person, then your brain starts to believe you are one. And when your brain believes it, your language starts flowing. When you act confident, even if you don't feel it, your voice becomes stronger. Your sentences become more complete. Your ideas come out more freely. People start listening to you differently. You stop focusing on errors and start focusing on meaning. You create speaking momentum, and your fear shrinks. In other words, you stop being the scared version of you, and you start becoming the speaker you've always wanted to be. So, how to act confident? Use the confident posture technique. Before you speak, stand up straight. Pull your shoulders back. Lift your chin. Look forward, not down. Put a slight smile on your face. This sends a signal to your brain. I'm not afraid. I'm ready. It only takes 10 seconds, but it changes everything. Use the as-if voice trick. Before you say anything in English, take a deep breath and imagine, I'm the main character in a story. I'm not learning English. I already speak English. I'm here to share, not to prove. Then speak a little more clearly than you normally would. Not yelling, not faking, just enough to tell your brain, this is my voice. Start with simple empowering phrases. I can do this. I will speak English today. Mistakes are okay. My English improves daily. This removes the pressure of real life. It makes English feel like a performance, not an exam. And when people play a role, they become braver, more creative, and more fearless. Practice the 2-second rule. Whenever someone asks a question in English, don't pause for 10 seconds thinking. Train yourself to answer within 2 seconds, even if it's just a short reply. Examples. Yes, I agree. Perhaps. Let me think. I'm not certain, but okay. Oh, that's new. These small replies build momentum, and confidence is built in action, not in hesitation. Let's be very clear about what acting confident creates over time. Practice long-term result. Speak more clearly. Real voice control. Use strong posture. Daily presence and power. Smile while speaking. Emotional fluency. Act confident in conversation. Social courage. Repeat positive statements. Fluent identity. You're not lying to yourself. You're training the version of yourself that already exists inside. Daily confidence script. My English is getting better. I am not scared to talk. Mistakes help me learn. I don't need to be perfect. I need to be courageous. And every time I speak, I grow stronger because I was born to share, not to be perfect. Speak to share, not to be perfect. Don't wait to feel ready. You'll wait forever. Don't apologize for your English. It's your strength, not your flaw. Don't speak quietly out of fear. Speak with purpose. Don't think people are judging you. They're usually not. Don't hide your voice. Use it. Within just 1 to 2 weeks of using acted confidence, you'll feel less frightened in real conversations. Your words will come out more easily. You'll start to enjoy speaking English. People will respond to you better. You'll begin transforming from learner to speaker. This is the moment when everything starts clicking. You no longer say, I'm trying to speak English. You say, I speak English now, and I'm improving every day. Confidence is not a gift. Confidence is not luck. Confidence is not magic. It is a skill, a muscle, a voice. And just like English, it can be practiced, repeated, trained, and mastered. So don't wait to become fluent. Be brave. Be bold. Speak today. Even if it's an act at first, one day it becomes real. That's how every great speaker was born. This is step 7, the step where your fear ends and your fluency finally begins. You don't need approval to speak English. You don't need to be flawless. You just need to start. One word, one day, one step at a time. And if this video helped you, please like and subscribe to Winds of Thought, because your fluency journey is just getting started, and we're on this path together.